let's get to tying. So I do these in mostly a size 10 or 12 scud hook. Really like the Montana Fly Company 7045. You can do a 2457, Daiichi 1120. Any heavy wire scud hook is going to get the job done for you. And then I got a tungsten bead on here. This is for a size 10. I have a 3.8 millimeter Montana Fly Company countersunk bead. But you can certainly adjust as you need. 6L black thread. I'm not sure color matters too much. Just some kind of color that's going to match the fly. So I slid the bead back, and we're going to start the thread right behind the hook eye. And this is where we're going to tie in the antenna. And I just did like maybe a 4-turn jam knot. And I'm going to capture a piece of Montana Fly Company Sexy Floss. This is the barred, I believe, golden yellow barred black. And then I cut a whole bunch of them into like little pieces like this. So we're going to tie that in on top. I'm going to advance that thread forward and pull that antenna to basically coax it to be on the far side of the hook eye. And then I'll just pull this remaining tag towards me and capture it. And what you'll end up with is kind of perfectly splayed antenna. I'll then wrap rearward to kind of cover up that little folded over joint, and I'm going to whip finish. We can then slide the bead up, and sometimes you have to twist the bead a little bit. I usually turn the bead the same direction my thread wraps are going, and it usually finds its way on there. We'll even these up and trim them roughly, I don't know, maybe a touch longer than the length of the hook shank. We're going to restart our thread right behind the bead, and then we're going to grab a full length, a full strand of this Sexy Floss. I'm going to wrap it around my thread, kind of even it up, and we're going to capture that right on top and wrap rearward. And I do like to keep this on top of the hook, right on top of the shank, touching turns until I'm about even to where we mash the barb. Maybe we didn't even mash the barb on that one. Getting in too much of a hurry. Right about like that is what you want. Alright, we're then going to grab our dark color of chenille, and my personal preference, I like the dark color to be on the abdomen and the light color to be on the thorax. Most golden stoneflies that you see have that kind of two-tone look to them. That's just the way I do it. Mix and match colors however you want. But I'm going to take off about a 6 to 7 inch piece here, and I'm going to strip off a little bit of the core, and I'm actually going to tie this in right behind the bead. And I do this just to start to develop a little bit of bulk for the thorax. And we're going to bring that right to the base of this, these two strands of Sexy Floss here. Alright, so this takes a little bit of coordination here. I'm going to hold these strands of Sexy Floss with my left thumb and index. And I'm going to use my ring and middle finger as like a pincher. And what I'm going to do is pass this chenille around, grab it, and then grab it on the other side. And I'm just going to wrap with touching wraps down the strands of Sexy Floss here. And I usually do around 10 or 11 turns. I wasn't counting, but I'm going to guess that's about 10. Now we continue, but just wrapping back down over that chenille. Okay. Now the important part, when you get to the end here, you're going to notice this is kind of a little wobbly and wants to kind of unravel on you. So it's important, you'll know that you're done here when you wrap and you pull this and this doesn't move at all as far as like want to come unraveled or pull one way or the other. Okay, that's how you know that it's secure. So once I've wrapped it all the way to the shank, we're just going to capture that on top. I'm going to put 4 or 5 turns in and trim that. And you can certainly do this all one color if you want. I just personally am a fan of doing it two-tone. Okay, next I'm going to grab my lighter color chenille. And this is amber dark olive, I believe. And we're going to tie that in, same thing, starting at the bead and working back just to develop a little bulk. And then we're going to grab 2 more of those pre-cut legs, just like this. I'm going to grab them so that I can lay one on each side, pinch them in place, and do a loose turn, and then progressively tighter turns. And then I can position them where I want. Once I'm satisfied, I'll do some tight turns, really locking them in. And you can kind of adjust these as needed. We'll grab one more. I'm going to lay this right on top, and we're going to tie this in with some figure 8 or X wraps. Okay, and we want those to be pretty tight. And then we'll advance our thread forward. Now, if your legs aren't quite where you want them here, don't worry, you'll be able to manipulate them a little bit with the chenille here as you come forward to build the thorax. So we're going to wrap this forward. And I'm going to try to get at least 2 wraps in between the legs. Might not get it on that one, but about right there. All the way up to the bead. And we'll trim that off. Now once that chenille is fully wrapped, you can kind of manipulate the legs where you want them. I'm going to grab a little super glue on the thread. You got to be real careful not to hit that sexy floss with your glue. It'll curl up on you. Okay, gonna get our legs all situated here. Trim this tail. I'm going to sweep all these legs up. I don't want them terribly long, maybe the length of the abdomen or just shorter than. And that is pretty much it. You can see a pretty quick tie, and it has a really nice stonefly profile here. I think that two-tone kind of gives you an advantage, and that extended body, you know, just there's something about this profile that trout seem to prefer over the traditional store-bought pats. And this one's been putting a lot of fish in the net for me for a while, and I definitely encourage you guys to tie some up this way. Let me know what you think. Pretty easy once you get used to dealing with that tail, but kind of a cool trick. Happy to share it with you guys. That's how you tie the extended body two-tone pats.